Before EAB, I was just your friendly neighborhood city forester in Denver, Colorado. It seems like a lifetime ago, but I still remember the moment I heard the news, like it was yesterday. I heard an epidemic was sweeping through my hometown of Ashfield. So I went home to see if my parents were safe. They were fine, but all the ash trees were dead. No! It was the emerald ash borer, insatiable beasts, no larger than a penny, have devoured ash tree populations in more than 25 states and parts of Canada. With tens of millions of dollars in damage caused and no end in sight, we're still no closer to stopping them. We can only hope to contain them. Now they bear down on the trees I was sworn to protect. That's why I became the Smart Ash. Now, I look for EAB-infested trees to scan to determine the most appropriate treatment method. Take a look at this big ash. Since it can be more than 90% effective, I reach for my trunk injector and insert it into the ash tree through the bark, right into the outer sapwood, where the insecticide is injected once every 1 to 2 years. Yeah, this process does slightly harm your tree by creating a puncture wound, and it's a bit more expensive than other treatment methods, but it's also the most consistent, and when done correctly, the insecticide has a particular set of skills. It will find the EAB, and it will kill them. Another fine-looking ash. The soil drench is administered as a liquid or granules, watered into the soil around the tree, no more than once a year. It's cheaper than a trunk injection, and you can apply it yourself, but it's less consistent, especially if you have a large tree. So you'll likely get better results if you hire a pro like me. And let's be honest, you want me drowning these suckers. Check out this ash. The bark spray is another economical treatment option to be applied yearly. Even though it's wafted onto the bottom 5 to 6 feet of a tree, using nothing more than a common garden sprayer, this airborne pesticide can drift and might harm other nearby insects. This treatment should only be executed by a licensed pesticide applicator. In other words, hire a pro like me, and you can bet your ash I'll get this insecticide to insectify. You call that an ash? There's only one treatment that's 100% effective at eradicating EAB, and that's removing your ash entirely and replacing it. This is good for younger, smaller trees that may be no match for EAB. Plus, it gives me a chance to do this. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Vengeance. While most of the trees I just treated do have some signs of EAB, other trees can take 3 years to show obvious signs of infestation, and by then, it's too late. That's why these certified smart ashes and I need to execute our EAB protection plans early with all the right tools to save your ashes. So when EAB does show up, and it will show up, we'll be ready.